Welcome back to Lenz Comic Corner Classic Legends Known Classics. This is episode number 2087, Doubleshot 1981. Now, these two trades are one's from Dynamite, the other one's published by Image Comics, and written by two people, who have both worked at DC Comics. First up we have is Chaos. This, of course, is written by Tim Seeley. Okay, good choice. Because he has experience writing horror characters and he's writing hack slash. Yep. Now, this book is just basically a crossover of the Chaos characters. Yes, Chaos was his own company. Then apparently, I think Dynamite bought it out, and then now the Chaos characters are there now. Now, the only character that's, these are the characters for this book. We have Evil Ernie, who is this guy in the back. That's Evil Ernie. With the Vampire Chastity, who I believe is supposed to be this woman here. We also have Bagori, who is the red woman. And, mostly put what happens on this book, lots of biting. Yes, lots of biting and lots of fan service. Like, if you're a fan of the original Chaos book, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Me personally, I checked this book out not just because of the fact there's sexy ladies in the cover, because I'm a fan of Tim Seeley, and I really enjoyed this book. Aside from the fact that he does the writing here, I love this arc of Bagori. This is called Chaos, Highway to Hell, with arc by Markia Alfio. Yep. It's a good crossover, and by the way, in case you're curious though, the cover image for this one would not be used as a thumbnail because, here's the reason why. YouTube doesn't like seeing women who wear very low clothing on their thumbnails. I tried it once before with with Army of Darkness versus Vampirilla, and they rejected it because apparently images of nudity. Now here's the thing. Yeah, of these three women, two of them barely wear anything at all, so if I dare post this picture this one, it'll get flagged. But this one, I don't think will be much of an issue. Next up we have King of Spies, a 4-issue miniseries done by Mark Millar, who, when it comes to spy work, people know him for the Kingsman book, but originally the book was known as Secret Service. And by the way, the book is drastically different from the movie itself. Now, King of Spies mostly put as an older spy on the verge of retirement, just doing his own thing and just leading toward his own retirement. He's been a spy for a long time. That's a spy right there. His name is Sir Roland King. Basically, he just does his own thing, works for MI6. It's a good spy book for mostly what it is. With art by Mateo Sakuria. Yep. And yes, this is part of Mark Millar's line of books for Image. It's just a quick 4-issue miniseries. Now, this is basically a line of all his books that he's done. Now, of these books that he has done, I have reviewed this one right here. This one. I've definitely reviewed this one. Let's see. There is this one here. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, the ones I've reviewed that basically here for his collection is basically, Ultimates 1 and 2, Ultra X and 1 through 6, probably the opening arc of the series, Civil War, Wolverine Anime Save Volumes 1 and 2. Let's see. Ultimate War and Wolverine Old Man Logan. Oh, in case you're curious though, here's Kingsman. I read this book. I've seen the movie. I have not reviewed it yet. Now, the thing with Wanted is, this is another one of Mark Millar's books where the movie is completely different from the actual adaptation. The original source material, yes. Yeah, apparently movie people, when they adapt Mark Millar's books, they have this thing where it is similar to source material, but they keep all the basic ideas there, but it's a somewhat different story per se. Like, for example, with Kingsman, the main character himself, basically in the original source material, is the guy who was his mentor in the movie. In the comic, it was his uncle. In the movie, he's completely unrelated. And also, Mark Hamill is in the comic. In the movie, Mark Hamill is in the movie too, but he's not playing himself, he's playing a professor. Yep. Also, the comic itself originally was called Secret Service, not Kingsman. That was basically the movie version of the group. And in the original comic, they were a group who worked for the secrets. They were an actual government agency. I think in the movie they're independent. They're an independent agency who does their own spy work. Yep. But yeah, not much to say with two books. They're both pretty good for the most part. Yep. So yeah, that's a particular view. Next up is going to be, well, Trigon Stampede. Okay, next video. Bye.